Welcome back, everybody. Okay, let me adjust some stuff. Let me close this and move that and pull this closer. Hi, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good, doing great, doing fantastic. Are you enjoying the story? Let me know everything in the comment section below. Make sure you like and subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with everybody. Sorry, I have these little bursts of energy that just come and I just have to let it out. But anyways, we are going to Sunfish Pocket, right? Sunfish Pocket? Yes, that's what it is. I was just looking down at my phone and I said it and I looked up to make sure I said it right. But yeah, Sunfish Pocket. Maid Cafe. It looks empty, but it looks like the girls on the wall are like very cute.
Can't be.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's another body. Look away! No! Oh my goodness, look away! I was not expecting him to...
Renju!
Oh my god! Oh my god, I did not expect anything to happen to him. Like, I thought he was just gonna be here sipping some tea or something. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Police headquarters. Jesus Christ. I apologize for the gory part, you guys. I'm not... Wow.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
I knew somebody was playing him. I think what I think it is somebody set him up. And any thoughts on the culprit, sorry.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Again,
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Pewter, really?
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
And I feel like he would know if we were the killer off the back. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's kidding, but behind every joke, it's a little bit of truth sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. But, I feel like he's already checked behind that theory. He's just making jokes now because he assumed himself. I think he checked with Iba behind that.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Aww. How cute. That's actually kind of cute. You seem troubled, Pewter. Is it because of your little tights you have on?
One right after the other. How could I not be?
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Jesus. We didn't mean it like that, Pewter. We just thought you might have had some more information about it. We sorry. About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide.
I don't want to see this again.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
A serial killer.
Oh my god, we really have to watch Mizuki now.
Killer.
We really have to watch Mizuki now because if they're killing all her family, there's no telling what they'll do to her.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Yes.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Is that who took my eye?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
Yes, so tell me. Like, I need to know. You should have just finished. About 6 years ago. What's the incident 6
We
years
have a
ago?
name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
So, in the murders that happened 6 years ago, they were missing their right eyeball. This person's taking the left eyeball. Maybe he's trying to tell you, hey, I'm not the same killer. Like, I don't know. I'm just guessing, you guys. But maybe he's trying to say, you know, I'm not the same killer from 6 years ago. I'm a different killer. So I'm going to take this eyeball instead.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Thank you, love.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Jesus. Was this Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
And that's exactly why she didn't tell you, because she didn't want you to think that way either, because the person who probably killed those girls took your eye too.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile.
So why can't he switch it up?
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju,
We're missing their left eye.
So
The
why?
timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
How do y'all know that? That's like really good. Like, I'm shocked because they know this stuff. But I want to understand how they know it. I wish they would tell that part, like how we know that that happened. And wow, look at them. So
But
messed
even
up.
so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
You guys are really hiding this, and it's making me want to know what it is more and more. What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
It still doesn't answer the question of why her dad asked her to come there.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
Understood.
There was another question that I needed to ask her. But I guess we're going to Sunfish Pocket. Give me a second, you guys. I gotta go and do something real. Actually, I can wait on it. It's not a big thing. Actually, yeah, give me a second. Nah, I can't wait. Hey, I thought you were in the hospital.
The vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Yeah. Do y'all not see Mizuki right there?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
What are you doing in here? Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. I'm the only one that saw her. Why are you here, Mizuki?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
I mean, I know you don't want to, but honey, just leave it up to the professionals.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Sounds like a little girl that's trying to grow up a little too fast. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What kind of secret did Shoku have? What was Shoku's secret, love?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
And by the way, this music is jamming. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyways, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh?
Yeah, like, no wonder your dad tried to set you up. I'm sorry, y'all. I know her parents are dead, but I'm just saying, like, I know everybody knows that one child that's just like this, that do little things like that just to irk your nerves, like talk back to you, or don't talk at all. Even when they get in those teen areas, like 16 and stuff, they don't be talking to you at all. I'm talking like I got kids. I legit talk like I got kids. I'm only 26, like I ain't got no kids.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
See? Ooh, Lord, forgive me, because I was about to say, and this is why you are an orphan. Let me stop.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Thank you, Dante. Stand up to her. You ain't gotta take any of that. You ain't gotta take nothing she throw at you. Let me get some water while this is going. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket, sorry.
Oh, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Jesus Christ. Now we have to sit here and investigate everything. But again, I'm going to skip the investigations. Just so, I mean, if you guys want to see them, I will show you what I be doing and what you can hear and all that other stuff. But honestly, it don't be really much.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death, but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
So whoever it is not a very strong person.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
And the surveillance camera doesn't have anything on it, so... Oh boy. The counter. I think...
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Okay. Quick zoom. Oh boy. Face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
What's that?
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Wow. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoku's both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Can we look at this thing? And he has a black mark around his neck too. There's a deep impression left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Wow.
Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
And that means it was just fresh. Approximate time of death was Saturday around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Doesn't look like anything else.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. We have found no fingerprints.
I didn't mean to hit the button, but it didn't say much. Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Okay, so there's nothing else to look at on his body. Wait, what was that? What was that? What was that? Something lit up. Right eye. The right eye's still there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's anything else. I always like to make sure because I don't want to leave. Like before. It's just a store sign. The doorway to the kitchen. See from the kitchen, there's nothing that looks suspicious. Okay. No, we don't want to zoom in on the counter anymore. I don't want to see Renju's body. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
So it's definitely enough to hold his body up, because he was only 158 pounds. So it's definitely enough to hold him up. Oh my god. It's just an evidence marker. It's nothing important. I can't believe they just legit any leads.
No, we didn't find anything today.
Okay. I don't want to zoom in on the counter anymore. Inspector, what's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Why he say it like that? And I can't see his face either.
It's Kagami.
Okay, so I'm gonna press this first before you tell me to get out.
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date. Kagami?
And what is your name again?
I told you, it's Kagami!
Ah, okay. And what was it one more time? Let me stop now before I get in trouble. Alright, Mizuki. Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Doesn't look like she noticed anything.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Poor little thing. And she's going through so much and she's so angry all the time. Mizuki is looking at the spot where she found Renju.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Doesn't make it any easier. We can leave if you want to, if we need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene? I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Give me a second, you guys. Alright, I'm back. Mizuki, notice anything strange now?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Alright, fine. Ugh. Policeman, what's the status?
Nothing special.
There's nothing here. Just guarding the doorway. That was located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this at 8:55 p.m.
It says stopped at. That was the last part. The elevator stopped at 8:55 p.m.
The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
There was definitely more than one person on there. You could argue that it was two people, but it's definitely whoever the other person was either much bigger than Renju, or it was more than one person on there. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night, 8:55 p.m. and with about 310 pounds inside. And he's just guarding away. Cash register. It's not much to look at.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
You know what? I'm a bit pushy. Excuse me.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
There's not much to investigate. I think I've done everything.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
So we might have found something, y'all. X-ray. Enhance. Doesn't look like nothing. Oh wait, hold on. What's this?
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
The mates are so cute.
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
I think that was everything, y'all.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Who do you want to talk to, love? The inspector? Is there any place you could think of that we don't know about?
Place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Okay. Do you want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemnisgate or Matsushita Diner.
Well, that's two places now. I can't see that part.
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemnisgate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. I hope nothing happened to her either. She was
Have any idea
annoying
where she
too,
might be?
but I don't want nothing to happen to her.
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Oh boy. Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there. We will probably go to the diner first, and once we go to the diner, then we'll go to other places, but I'm gonna stop it right here. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support and positivity that you guys leave for not just me, but for everybody. Like, all the positivity that you guys leave, just keep leaving positivity, because we always need positivity in this world. I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Bye.